Our next guest, Florence Riggs and Kabbalah Bach. And we're going to watch Gaia Mama right now. That was great. Excellent. Wow. And you guys use this, huh? I don't know how you'd make it do that.
Well, you angle it. There's a certain way you angle it. You don't dampen the bowl as you're using it. It's very important. And so you can get the overtones.
Now, this is, I know we can feel it
Yeah.
Could you feel it, Maggie? It's got a very, when you're in its presence especially, it's just the vibration. It's very spiritual. I don't know, what is your background with this kind of music, and what do you hope to accomplish with it?
Well, Kabbalah and I have both been involved in music and sound healing for about 20 years. And we just know that when you make these sounds, and you have, especially with the incredible joyful bowls, and there's something that happens with frequency. The vibrational frequency goes right into wherever it needs to go to entrain itself into physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual bodies. And with the overtones, the same thing happens. If you're in a very low place, overtones will spin. The elementary particles in the electromagnetic field will spin very slowly when you're in a downer mood. So singing overtones and listening to them makes them go faster and faster and brings you
I
up.
know we had somebody from the crew asking me about this before the show. Is it sound healing? I said, I'm not sure, but I think it is, and I'm glad you brought that up. And Kabbalah, Bach, I noticed your name is spelled just like the famous Bach.
Yes, that's related. So it's a nice combination of spiritual aspect of sound, you know. And I'm very committed to peace, inner peace. I'm a meditator, and so that's what our...
I know you guys are very behind any peaceful spiritual things. I know that you're doing an event, and I know you do a lot of events. I know you're doing an event for Tibetan orphans.
Yes,
to try to help
exactly.
those kinds of things.
Yeah.
And I remember when I first met you, I thought you could see the light coming off, and you guys would really resonate similarly. I mean, together, really.
Thank you.
So where do you hope to go with the with your music, and where would you like it to get out to?
We want to bring it to the world. We want to add our own vibrational aspect of sending ourselves into the mist of all the chaos that's out there, and add a little bit of organization by...
You know, because the sound of peace, people need to hear that, because it's a process within ourselves, and we can only create peace when we experience it. So when we're creating on the planet, we feel that we're adding some sense of information even.
And I know you have at least one CD out, and
Yeah, we do.
Can we show that CD up on there when you guys get a chance? Yeah, Gaia Mama, and this is available. And will people still be able to feel this peace and this relaxation by listening to it?
Yes, and we have quite a few bowls, and Kabbalah has a beautiful piece using 2 of her crystal bowls on this CD.
And don't you play I know you play a lot of very interesting instruments. Don't you play some kind of a horn or something, or?
Well, I play the conch.
Okay.
Because see, all these instruments affect the body in a different way, and the conch goes right in there. So with intention, we can say, it goes right in there and brings that information. So, yeah.
So you're available for healing
Yes.
in all kinds of manners, physically,
Yes.
peaceful.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming.
You're welcome. We have a website too.
Gaia Mom, I think that's probably going to be, I don't think they allow us to mention the websites on here, but it's going to be pretty easy for them to figure it out.
Okay. Thanks a lot. So